Does Pakistan government has power to de-radicalize public? Well, no, these things don't happen overnight. Now, Imran Khan, who was crying Islamophobia until yesterday in UN General Assembly and lecturing the world, hey, we love Islam, don't criticize, blah, blah, blah. The world doesn't listen to Imran Khan, and for good reasons. And when they don't listen, they blaspheme. They make fun of Muhammad. And because these guys have created the sentiment in Pakistan that, how come Pakistanis are at the front of the queue when it comes to expressing their love for the Prophet? It's not even that important a tenet of Islam. This is the reason why Saudi Muslims are not that. They are not that emotional about Muhammad. They don't even say Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Khatamul Nabiyyin. They don't even say that. They just refer to Muhammad. They just call him Muhammad. But Pakistan, and that's why I said, they failed as a country. They created the sentiment that Pakistan can become a modern Islamic welfare state. That cannot happen. It just cannot happen. Islam is not a modern, peaceful ideology. It's not. For every bullshit verse that you tell us that, if you kill one human, it's as though you've killed the whole humanity. And the very next verse says that, those who fight against Islam chop off their hands and feet at opposite ends. You can find tens of brutal verses from the Quran, and then you can find thousands of hadiths and the Sunnah of the Prophet where he was a brutal man. It just cannot happen. That's why they cannot de-radicalize these Maulvis, because Maulvis know the Islam. This guy Khadim Rizvi himself, he said that who says that Islam is a religion of peace? Islam is not a religion of peace. Islam is a religion of war. That's what he said. He said that on video. And he boasted about it. He proudly said it. So these modern lipstick Muslims who've been sold this bullshit of Islam is the most peaceful, Islam is the most feminist religion. Those are the idiots who believe that, Pakistan can be a modern Islamic welfare state. No, it can't. If you want to learn Islam, listen to this guy. Islam is not a modern progressive religion. It's not a secular religion. It's not a peaceful religion. But, and because of that, Pakistan, name one country that Muslims are happy that, yes, it's a true Islamic country. Okay, not in the current era. Name any true Islamic caliphate throughout human history. Ottoman Empire, they have a problem with. Egyptian Islam, they have a problem with. Persian Islam, they have a problem with. And throughout history, they say in 1400 years, such is this wonderful religion that only Muhammad and the first four caliphs could establish the true Islamic caliphate. But no one else has been able to do it. Why? Because it just cannot happen. Because the world keeps moving, and that's why you cannot be static. You cannot have Muhammad's Islam in the 21st century or even 15th century. You can't. That's the reason why. But these people don't understand that. They think that if they went back to Muhammad's Islam, the world will be this glorious place to live in. It just cannot happen. It won't be. But I think this is... moving aside, I mean, this is a very crucial time. I think that I've never been scared. I've always believed the Pakistan government can control, Pakistan army basically can control these mobs. But this is the latest monster that they created in the last decade. In 2011, this guy became popular. And he was very charismatic. He could rile people up. He was a very good orator. And... in the last 10 years, his support has gone in millions of fanatics, not just ordinary people, not those lipstick Muslims who say, yeah, Islam is a religion of peace. They chant, Islam is not a religion of peace. Behead those who insult the Prophet. Behead. They talk about beheading as though, it's nothing. It's like you going to the fridge and eating an apple. That's how casually they talk about beheading. So it's no longer a fringe slogan or a belief of fringe group of people. It's become mainstream, and Pakistan government has mainstreamed it by making this guy mainstream, by supporting this guy. Pakistan army was giving the goons of this guy cash in 2017. They're well done, yeah, go do it. Why were they doing it? Why was the Pakistan army doing this? Well, they were trying to create an alternative to keep the democratic forces in check. At that time, it was PMLN, Nawaz Sharif's party. Yes, as corrupt as it was, But those guys are not fanatics. But to keep a check on them, they created this monster. And now this monster has gone out of hand again. And now Pakistan army is actually fighting these people. Pakistan army is trying to bring peace in Pakistan, bring control in Pakistan, but they can't. I'm afraid this time they won't be able to. Well, they won't be able to do it quietly. There's going to be a lot of bloodshed. I still think that Pakistan army is strong enough to quell this rebellion, or they can expel the French ambassador, and then if they do expel the French ambassador, say goodbye to Pakistan's, whatever's left of Pakistan's economy, it'll be gone. So in that case as well, Pakistan will disintegrate because of no economy. It will default on its loans. But if they don't expel them, then they have this mob. They have this mob of millions of people to take care of. I don't know how they're going to do it. I really don't know how they're going to do it. To help me produce more videos like these, support me on Patreon or PayPal.